Case study: Decoding emoji through Structuralist Semiotics, a case inspired by Ferdinand de Saussure. Background: Ferdinand de Saussure, the father of modern linguistics and structuralist semiotics, argued that language is a system of signs. Each sign has two parts: the signifier, the form, such as a sound, word, image, or symbol; the signified, the concept or meaning. That the form represents meaning is not created because signs reflect reality, but because of the differences between signs within a system. Saussure also emphasized that the link between signifier and signified is arbitrary. It is agreed upon by users, not defined by nature. This case study explores how these ideas apply to emoji, a modern form of visual language. Emojis as a sign system. Emojis are picture characters widely used in digital communication, including social media, emails, and messaging apps. An emoji like the crying face crying does not function as a literal image. Instead, it serves as a signifier for an abstract concept such as sadness, grief, or disappointment. Unlike words, emojis mimic gestures or facial expressions. They create meaning visually, not through abstract textual structures. Thus, emojis form a symbolic system, much like language, but one that is inherently visual. Semiotic breakdown: the signifier is the emoji itself. For example, crying is a visual symbol. The signified is the emotional meaning, in this case, sadness or emotional pain. The connection between the two is not natural. We understand crying to mean sadness because of a shared cultural agreement, not because the image literally is sadness. Meaning is formed by contrast. We understand crying by recognizing how it is different from tears of joy, laughter, pouting, anger, or smiling face, love. In Saussure's theory, meaning is relational. It comes from the system of differences. Visual semiotics: in the digital age, emojis represent gestures, emotions, and actions through visual analogy rather than language. Their growing popularity is tied to two major factors. Emotional clarity: they offer a quick and expressive way to communicate feelings. Visual familiarity: our minds are increasingly trained to navigate visual environments, like apps, icons, videos, and memes. Interestingly, the term emoji originates from Japanese. E means picture, and moji means character. Together, emoji means picture word. The first emoji set was created in 1998 by a Japanese telecommunications employee. Today, emojis are part of our global digital culture. Discussion points for students: according to Saussure, how does an emoji function as a sign? What makes emoji a structural system, similar to language? How does context, such as the platform, sender, or audience, affect the interpretation of an emoji? Can emojis be decoded differently by different people? Why? Are emojis a universal language, or are they shaped by cultural and social codes? Reflection exercise: think of a time when you used an emoji, or misinterpreted one. What emoji did you use, and what did you mean by it? How did the other person understand it? Was there a misunderstanding? What would Saussure say about that experience? Conclusion: this case study shows that although emojis are modern digital symbols, they reflect ancient questions about how meaning is created. Like words, emojis rely on shared cultural understanding, contextual use, systematic contrasts with other signs. Through Saussure's lens, we can understand emoji as part of a visual language system, one that mirrors our technological evolution and highlights the structural logic behind human communication.